Mountain ranges. The extension of the Great Himalayan Range, which is also known as the Central Axial Range, is 2,500 kilometers from east to west and 160 to 400 kilometers from north to south. The Himalayan ranges falls in Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet and China. They are one of the youngest and world's highest mountain ranges. The Himalayas act as a barrier to the frigid katabatic winds flowing down from Central Asia. Himalayas are relatively broader in Himachal Pradesh and Kashmir and highest in eastern Nepal. Kanchenjunga, which is situated on the Sikkim-Nepal border, is considered as the highest point in the area administered by India. The Himalayas consist of 4 main sections separated from one another by the gorges of the different rivers extended for about 2,500 kilometers between Indus in the west and Brahmaputra in the east. The 4 main sections of the Great Himalayas are Kashmir and Punjab Himalayas, Himachal and Uttarakhand Himalayas, Nepal Himalayas, Eastern Himalayas. Kashmir and Punjab Himalayas. It is extended between Indus River and Sutlej River, covering 560 kilometers. It covers the Karakoram, Ladakh, Zaskar Range, the Pir Panjal Range, and part of the Shivalik Range. Famous glaciers like Baltoro and Siachen are found in this region. This region is drained by River Indus, Jhelum and Chenab. River Jhelum rises in these mountains and starts flowing westwards in the valley of Kashmir. Naga Parvat, situated in northwest part, is the highest point of Punjab Himalayas. Himachal and Uttarakhand Himalayas. It is extended between Ravi River in the west and Mahakali, tributary of Ghagra River, in the east, covering 320 kilometers. It is bordered by Mahakali or Kali River in the east towards Nepal and the districts of Pauri Garhwal and Chamoli to the west. Tibet lies to the north and the Tarai to the south. The Mahakali River, also popularly known as Sharda River and Kali Ganges, running along its eastern boundary, forms the Indo-Nepal international border. Moving westwards, one comes across the Panch Chuli Massif, the Gori Valley, Pindari and Sundar Dunga valleys at the western end of Kumaon Himalayas. This lesser Himalayas and the Shivalik range from the north to the south. This region is primarily drained by Indus, Ravi, Beas, Sutlej, Ganges, Yamuna and Ghagra rivers. It covers 3 hill districts of Nainital, Almora and Pithoragarh. Nanda Devi is one of the famous mountains of this region. Nepal Himalayas. It is extended between Mahakali River and Tista River, covering 800 kilometers, majorly not found in the Indian territory. It is home to some of the highest, remotest, rugged and most difficult terrain in the world. It covers 3/4 of the land in Nepal, containing 9 of the world's 14 highest mountain peaks like Mount Everest, Lhotse, Makalu, Nuptse, Chooyu, Dhaulagiri, Manaslu and Annapurna. Eastern Himalayas. It is extended between Tista River to Dihang River or Sangpo Brahmaputra River, covering 720 kilometers. It extends eastward across Sikkim State, Bhutan, Tibet, northern Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Important peaks in this region include Kanchenjunga, Kula, Chomo and Kangto Namjak Barwa. Some of the important mountain passes include Natula, Jelepla, Bamla and Bomdila. The Subansiri, Manas, Sankosh, Raidak and Jaldhaka rivers rise in the mountains and flow southward to join the Brahmaputra. The main settlements in the region include Gangtok and Kalimpong in India and Punakha and Paro in Bhutan. Other mountain ranges. The other mountain ranges include 3 mountain ranges, namely Arabili, Vindhya and Satpura ranges. Arabili Ranges. It is one of the world's oldest mountain range and also the oldest fold mountain systems in India. Literally means mountain of peaks. The northern edge of this range starts in Haryana, running across Delhi, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Guru Shikhar at Mount Abu is the highest peak to this range. Rivers like Banas, Luni, Sahibi, Sakhi and Sabarmati rises from this range. It has got the Haldi Ghati Pass. Vindhya Ranges. It is rounded mountains and hills in the west-central Indian subcontinent which geographically separates the Indo-Gangetic Plains, North India, from southern peninsula. The mountains are flat-topped and plateau-like because of the horizontal sandstone structures. It spreads from Gujarat in the west, border of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. The mountains divided into 2 branches forming Kaimur Range in Bihar and Maikala Range in Madhya Pradesh. The Vindhyan tableland is a plateau that lies to the north of the central part of the range. The cities of Bhopal, the capital of Madhya Pradesh, and Indore lie on the tableland. Slopes of this range are drained by rivers like Narmada, Son, Betwa, Ken, Tans, Parbati. Satpura Range. This range of hills, named after Sevenfold Mountain, rises in eastern Gujarat, running east through the border of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh to the east till Chhattisgarh and Chota Nagpur Plateau of Jharkhand. The eastern portion of the range receives more rainfall than the western portion, which constitute the eastern highlands with moist deciduous forest ecoregion. Narmada and Tapi rivers originate from Satpura Ranges. Several protected areas have been earmarked in the area including the Kanha, Pench, Gugamal and Satpura National Parks, Panchmarahi Biosphere Reserve, Melghat Tiger Reserve and the Bori Reserve Forest. Satpura ranges include Mahade and Raj Pipila Hills.